Hey guys, what is going on? It is Karl here, and I know now more than ever it is so tough to pick out a smartphone. There are so many different devices to choose from and so many features that some might have, whereas some are lacking but they have something else that catches your eye. So in this video, we are going to take the best features of every single smartphone and combine them into the ultimate smartphone. And at the end, I want you guys to list down in the comments if you had a dream team or a dream smartphone. What features would it have and what could it possibly do? I hope you guys enjoy this one. The first feature that we'll look at is build quality, and the current king or the leader in build quality in my opinion is the HTC One M8. The original M7 had great design and it was hailed for the amount of aluminum that was used, and this is no different than the M8, which is now made out of 90% unibody aluminum design, feels extremely premium in your hands, and gives the justification to why a device may cost $600 to $700 fully unlocked. No other Android flagship has this kind of build quality, and the closest competitor is the iPhone 5S. It comes in 3 different colors: the brushed gunmetal that you see here, a titanium/silver model, as well as the mythical amber gold. Next off, displays, which are probably the most important component of a smartphone as they are dominated by it, and the winner of this goes to the LG G3, one of the first smartphones to feature a 2K display or a Quad HD display, 4 times the resolution of 720, 2 times the resolution of 1080p. Most smartphones, monitors, or even TVs for that matter are only 1080p, so it's quite amazing how many pixels are crammed into this device. The one downside is most apps aren't developed to fully utilize this resolution, but of course this will come in the near future. Next off is battery life, and I can't stress how important this is, and I think this is one of the most underrated features of a smartphone. There's been so many times where I've been left stranded with the top end of a device, but it just doesn't have any juice to last me throughout the day. Welcome the Lumia 1520 with a massive 3400 mAh battery. These batteries are usually found in larger devices, but I would love to see one of these packed into a smaller 5-inch form factor. Next off is durability. It sucks to have a $600 to $700 device, or you've just signed up for a brand new 2 to 3 year contract and you drop your phone in some body of water, whether it be a puddle, a pool, or even the toilet. If it doesn't survive a water test, then that phone is essentially useless. This is what I love about the Galaxy S5. It is IP67 certified, which means it is both dust and water resistant. I did a whole toilet test, I'll leave that link in the description, but just know if you happen to drop your GS5 into a puddle of water, it will still work as long as it's fully sealed. I still find it crazy that phones come with only 16 gigs of built-in storage, and if you want to upgrade to 32 or 64, you have to pay $100, aka Apple. That's why expandable memory is so important. You can swap out memory cards in case you run out. And most Android flagships do have the benefit of having expandable memory up to 128 gigs via micro SD card. I'd like to see the new standard though of built-in storage up to either 64 with the option of getting 128 gigs for say 50 extra bucks. The camera on any smartphone is an extremely important component, whether you're just snapping away pics, taking videos, or even selfies, and this is where Windows Phone shines. The Lumia 1520 has a 20 megapixel PureView camera, and the Lumia 1020 has the crazy 41 megapixel PureView Zeiss lens camera. This has been my dream for so long to have this on a different device. Of course, this is just a wish list. And next off is OS or operating systems, and this is where I really have to tip off my hat to Google. I made the switch from the iPhone 4 to the HTC One X, I believe that was 3 years ago, and I haven't looked back, and I've loved the Google experience. There's nothing wrong with iOS and iPhones, I just find it too simple and I can't customize my phone to my liking. I can't make it unique, but on Android I can, and even if I don't like the skin, say you don't like Sense 6, if you don't like TouchWiz, if you don't like Optimus 3 UI, you can always install a third-party launcher like you see here. I've got Nova Launcher, there's Apex, and there's a bunch of different other ones, and you can fully customize the look of your Android device and make it truly yours, which is the whole point of being unique. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a separate video on how to customize your Android device. I know some of you were already asking on Twitter. Last off is app selection, and I really think this is where Apple needs to get its praise. My iPhone is currently getting repaired, but my iPad will serve in its place. And with the introduction of the original iPhone, that really paved the way for app selection as well as the entire smartphone market. People that don't realize the significance of the iPhone just are pretty much clueless, in my opinion. That means these apps are made to work specifically as they're intended to on an iOS-based platform. Take a look at Instagram, for example, one of the most popular apps out there. Whenever you upload a photo or video on Android or Windows Phone 8, it just doesn't look as good as if you uploaded it via iOS. With that being said, Google is definitely catching up, but for now, the App Store is the #1 place to go to for app selection. Remember to post your favorite features of a smartphone in the comments down below, and if you see one that you might like, leave a little thumbs up button so that gets all the way to the top. If you guys already haven't subscribed, please do so you're up to date when I release all my content. And if you're feeling some thumbs up love, it is always much appreciated. I'll catch you guys, of course, in my next video. Peace.